friends, and welcome to the video for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This will be just an anytime reading. So let's see what we have coming up for the water signs or people with strong water placements. You have a really strong, you have like a confidant who would never, ever speak ill will of you against anyone. This is like a person who would literally like um this is a person who is your soulmate, yes, but they are someone who would have your back no matter what you did. Let's go ahead. What's going on? An earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Okay, what's going on here? Fire sign in the crossing, or you're excited or surprised. Oh, there's something you think you can't handle, but you can. Okay. There's something here where it shines and exposes what you possibly didn't know, but um what's going on in the water signs energy here? You want something to be the right way, the proper way, traditional, following rules, procedures. Somebody around you is seven of fire. They are defending, fighting back, resisting, standing on a higher ground. Maybe this is someone who's been through this before, or they have some kind of experience. You want something to get up and go, and whatever it is you're thinking of is arriving here. It is showing up, and you will heal and release this. 10 of Cups and the Star. Yeah, you have the Star card. You're coming into healing. So you're coming into recovery. Some of you could be in a hospital with your energy as Hierophant. You're doing something the traditional way. But you are going to heal and you are going to fully recover. This could have been something very unexpected. I was going to say like food poisoning. Like some of you could have like had bad shrimp or something like that. And you're like, how could this happen? The person you're up against may have said, like, I did everything right. I didn't do anything right. Some of you may have had catering where you got all this catering and the food was like all like not good. It had gone bad. And someone's like, no, it didn't. It's fine. And you're like, well, why am I here? I mean, why am I sick? They literally just don't. You didn't know. Okay, so somebody legitimately didn't know. This person did know, or they realized later. You're going to come out just fine. What is the healing process going to be for the water signs? The person that told you it's your fault for not doing something, like, uh, the person may have said to you, well, why didn't you, I don't know, check the label or something like that? And because there's a Four of Cups reversed underneath, it's like I was reluctant to do something. I may have done it or inadvertently. And then someone is really cruel to someone and like blaming them for that, which is like, maybe you were blamed for something. Maybe you're a teacher or a school teacher and somebody blamed you for something that is like not your fault. It is something that you had no control over. You will be coming out of this. Why is there so much? Well, how does the water signs prevail? How do they prevail? For some reason, it's showing accelerating. like something accelerates. It goes really fast. It goes viral. It could even be something that you posted online. You had no choice. You were unable to, maybe it was like an email that got sent out accidentally, and someone's like, why did you send that? Or somebody's defending themselves for sending that, and you're like, well, why did you send it? And they're like, why did you care? I mean, it's just strange. Like, this person comes towards you, you mean, and kind of like self-righteous, and um it's kind of trying to blame you when they're the ones that did it. Why do you have no choice? Why do you have no choice, water signs? These people drop the ball. These people, so they did something kind of wacky, and it didn't stop the situation from happening, and these people just kind of like all dropped the ball and said, and then they go, well, you didn't. It's such a strange energy. And then someone is very mean to someone and says, well, it's because of you and your friends and what, it's like a very backwards energy. Why is there any blame at all? You had no idea. You're like, I wasn't even there. I don't I don't get, you are going to heal and this is going to be fine. In fact, you're going to be better because you won't be, this could have been like a special project that you were working on, and someone's like unrealistically blaming you for something. It's connected to feelings of the past that were unfulfilled, and now it's fulfilled. So, okay, so what happens with the star? Why does that happen? Some of you could have been dealing with like a police officer where you're going like, say, 10 miles over the speed limit. Okay, speeding is wrong. We know that. It's not advised. But if you had a couple of kids in the car and their friends and you're speeding, and the cops like, you're, this is child endangerment, and like, even though everybody had their seatbelts on and yes, you did something wrong, I'm just saying that it's something like maybe not 10 miles over, maybe you're going like 5 miles over, 50 and a 45, and then the cops like, you've got all these kids in the car, this is child endangerment, you're getting felonies, you're probably going to go to jail. Like, it went crazy, and it's not even fair. So how do you get out of this? Wheel of Fortune turns. What happens? Okay. The person who, it's like dismissed out of court. It's just like, no, like this is, yeah, you're pending, it's waiting. The person is like, no, this is not going to go forward. Um it could have been a school, a principal, um it could have been a corrupt police officer here, a corrupt judge, someone who had power that they used illegally. Um, you feel like, I have no choice. I just have to go to court. I just have to do this. And no, it's all being turned around for the water signs. It caused you great confusion. The release, it's coming in. It's going to close out. You will recover. You found out discovery and persevere. You didn't give up. You had, oh, okay. You also have self worth. This person may have attacked your self worth, like made you feel like you're not worthwhile in some way, like you're a terrible parent or you're just a terrible person. Like, this Emperor reversed is a tyrant. They're illegal. 10 of Swords, they do it all the time. It's not even personal to you. They just do it to everybody. They just do it all the time. They may do it to their wife. They may do it to a matriarch. This Empress reversed. If this is a husband, It could be like this person said to you, I'm standing on a higher ground, I'm defending. Well, no, a seven of fire around you is someone who's standing on a higher ground defending for what they believe is theirs. But it comes in with a queen of swords reversed, very nasty, very ruthless liar that makes you feel bad. So that's what I have for the water signs. Everything's going to turn around. This is your reading, and I'll see you again next time.